Key number three is your mental fitness training. I first started to work with the subconscious mind, psychoanalysis, psychology, and then I realized the people who were really successful in their life, business people, are the people who knew how to train their conscious mind. So I learned different techniques to train the conscious mind. So how you work with it, you want to be the captain of your ship. The conscious mind is the one that makes a decision. It's the one that thinks. You can transform your brain. You're probably well aware about brain plasticity now. When I was studying psychology in my teens, so the brain, we were told you have your brain and the cells will just shrink and eventually you have nothing. Then now we know much better, and it's much better too. The brain can be re-engineered and work better.
Mhm.
Have you heard about the 90-second reboot?
No, I have not.
Do you want to do it?
Sure.
And you know what? I don't even have a watch with me. So it's just a little exercise. You just sit yourself comfortably. And when you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and take a big, relaxing breath. You put your hands on your abdomen and unhinge your jaw. Relax your tongue. Put a slight smile on your face, on your lips and your eyes. When you relax your forehead, it does something that helps relax the whole body. Imagine a blank screen in front of you. Breathe deeply, slowly into your abdomen and count how many slow breaths you're going to take for 90 seconds. So get started now. Okay, that's about 90 seconds. I didn't take my chrono with me. How many breaths did you take?
16.
16. Okay. I've had people take from 3 breaths to 40.
Ah.
So the more you can slow down, the more you relax you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is those 90 seconds, you have your endorphins go up, your serotonin went up, you alkalized your body, and you went more in an alpha state. A lot of people say about drinking alkaline water. Now there's a lot of controversy over that. But just deep breathing helps your body to alkalize. So, and
Like
it's cheaper
meditating.
too. Meditating, exactly. Or great sex. It's one of the best way to alkalize your body.
Mm-hmm.
Palm tree. When you're under stress, that if you look at a palm tree that's going through a storm, it just sways.
Yes.
You have an oak tree going through a storm, oftentimes the branches will break. So if you're in a very stressful time, you can just freeze for a minute and imagine your palm tree. That really helps to calm you down. So different things that you can do with your mind, or mindful breathing. You do mindfulness meditation. You already know about it. You know about the Ho'oponopono.
No.
It's I came across that like 2 years ago. It's it was studied in a mental prison in Hawaii.
I was going to say it looks like a Hawaiian word.
It's a Hawaiian word. It's used a lot of places in the world actually.
Huh.
But it's a prison where they had to keep a psychologist or a psychiatrist on staff, or they would lose their grant.
Hmm.
They couldn't keep staff people working there. They say even the paint didn't stick on the walls. The inmates were so crazy.
Oh, wow.
Even they kept them chained. They had a lot of I mean, it was just not the place you wanted to live in. And there was a guy, has a long name, they called him Dr. Len. And he applied to work there, said, but I'd like to try a new technique. So they were all happy to have a psychologist or psychiatrist on hand. And the only thing he did, he never saw the inmates, face to face. He would read their file. And every time he felt uncomfortable with something he was reading, he would say 4 statements in any order, it doesn't matter. Say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. That's it. That's all he did. Within 2 years, they had to close the facility. Everybody was doing so much better. The inmates started to be nice. They were able to go outside and play. People wanted to work there. They repainted the whole thing. And there was just a couple of people that were put into a different prison because they didn't get better. But the whole, people were getting better just using that.
Wow.
And when I was going through my divorce, I used a lot of the tapping. There's one thing I couldn't let go. I had a hard time with the judges. They knew what they were doing. They knew it was wrong, and they did it. And I still had that anger towards them. And I used the Ho'oponopono, and the whole thing dissolved.
Wow.
So it sounds very silly, and it's very powerful. And I've heard that there's different, tribal people or not so westernized people that use exactly these statements, and it's amazing what it does. So if you have some issue with somebody, try it. Doesn't cost anything, and it's not, I don't feel that I'm saying it to the person, I'm saying it interiorly, and I'm sorry, I'm saying that to a higher power, saying whatever. I still have an issue, obviously, because I am angry with that person, so forgive me, and I love you, thank you, and move on.